Welcome back. This will be part two of our basketball training series for Presto Stats. Part one, we went over how to add people to our overall roster and to create our schedule. Now that since we created our schedule, we will now go into the program itself. So we are going to go quickly over to men's basketball. We're going to click on that. We're going to click on the game schedule we're going to do. I'm going to click the one versus university just as a training video, um, just so it doesn't actually count against an actual conference opponent for us. So you're going to go over here. You're going to launch the Presto Stats, and it will open up to another tab, which I already have opened. So we're going to click over here. This will be the first screen that you'll see. Will be the first thing you'll have to tackle during your pregame. This will be when the players are warming up before the game actually starts. Under game setup, we're going to quickly go over here to the tab next to help. We're going to hit setup. And you are going to plug in all the information appropriately. You're going to plug in the record going into the game. If it's your first game, you're obviously going to be putting 0-0. So we'll quickly put that in. If you are playing a conference game, you'll plug in the conference record over to the right. Now down under event data, you are going to quickly make sure all the information is correct. Make sure it's the right date. Don't need to worry about attendance at the moment. If you do want to put officials, you can. But if you leave it blank, it's no worries. And the arena/venue, this will be where the event takes place. We're going to type in Westcliff University. Over here at the bottom with conference, neutral, or exhibition, if any of your games fall under those categories, quickly click the check mark. Since this is a trial game, we're just going to leave it blank. Under the rules for men's basketball, they will be playing 2 halves, each 20 minutes. For women's basketball, there will be quarters, and these will be 10 minutes per quarter. Make sure those minutes are correct. Overtime will be 5 minutes. You're going to hit save. Now under game setup, it'll click OK. So you're good to go. Now you'll be going to rosters manager. This will make sure you have the correct and accurate roster before the game starts. So right now we have visitor highlighted. We have just a random university. These are all the players listed. What I like to do before a game is I like to go to each individual head coach with a printed out roster page with their number and their name listed. I'll go over and ask them, hey, is this everyone accounted for? Do you have any jersey changes? Do you have any players not suiting up for the evening? Once he gives you that information, if he is comfortable giving you starters, he will. And you'll plug that information accordingly. If he does see, say we have 5 players playing for university. If he says, "Oh, we actually have another player suiting up," you can add to this roster for this game individually. You'll hit add. You'll go type in the number accordingly. Whatever the name is, we'll just put Joe. You'll hit save, and now he's saved into the game. We'll go over to Westcliff. Here's all our guys listed. Now these are all fake names for identity purposes since this will be online. Say our head coach gives us a roster and he's like, hey, you know what? I don't want this guy up here because he's not suiting up. We'll hit remove. We'll remove that. Now you'll go under to set starters and participation. You will select all the numbers that apply for starters for the game for the evening. You'll click all of that for both teams. You'll hit save, and this will be your new page. That will be it for your pregame setup.